I'm Edie Lush here with Hub Culture in Monaco at the Transition Forum. Now, I met William Kwende, who's the CEO and founder of Agritech, last night at dinner, and you were extolling to me the virtues of shea butter.
Exactly.
Tell me why it's so great.
Well, shea butter is a special fat because fat have different components, and shea butter basically has the highest level of the regenerating component in your skin in the world. I mean, it's way above everything else. The next one, it's avocado oil. So shea butter is 12%, avocado oil is 3% in the back. So the capacity to regenerate the skin is unmatched. This is the reason why shea butter has so many applications.
Tell me what the applications are.
Okay, first of all, cosmetics. I think every single cosmetic products, from shampoo to lotions and to body butter, the way they call them, today uses shea butter because it needs to maintain the moisture level in the skin. If you use artificial oils, from petroleum, they will never penetrate the skin.
Right.
Right, so they'll stay on top of your skin and they'll just plug your pores.
Right.
So your skin basically won't breathe.
Right.
Right. All the natural oils are absorbed and give the ability to your skin to maintain a natural moisture level, which keeps your skin healthy. Right.
So let's try it. So this is the natural, the product, right?
This is the natural.
Okay.
The natural shea butter.
How long does it take to make? How long does it take to get out of the seed?
It doesn't take very long, depending on the technology that you want to use. But for the women in West Africa, which are basically, it's called woman gold, so African woman gold. So it can take a day to go from the seeds, extract the almond, and now from the almond extract the fat. And it's very hard work.
And how are you transforming some of the communities that you're working with as well?
Well, basically the idea is to have a transition in the way they work, right? Typically, it requires a lot of wood, firewood, and a lot of water. So in a rural area, you have to go and carry all of this on your back, right?
Right.
So it's part of the time that you use. And when we create a center that's basically for renewable energy, using renewable energy, then they come to the center and they have the water, and they have the energy, and they can process it there. It's safe, and it's a lot easier. So first of all, it's better for them. They don't have to inhale any smoke, because you can imagine that using a lot of firewood, it's 10 kilo of firewood for 1 kilo of shea butter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So I can feel it actually now. It feels incredibly rich, but you don't use the raw product. You add something else. Now tell me about the oil and then the final product.
Yeah. Basically, shea butter is the base for us, right? And little by little, we started looking at other oil. This is baobab oil.
Okay.
So I think you know baobab.
Yeah.
These trees could be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Incredible.
Some are 6,000 years old.
Yeah.
Right, and they have an amazing oil. We're looking also at other oils which are available, because as you know, shea butter is seasonal. So the trees produce 4-6 months a year, and we have other trees which have also very good oil, good fats that produce the rest of the year. And we try to keep everyone busy all year round.
Right.
So one of the oils that we have identified is baobab, and the other one is moringa. Okay. So we do the oil extraction, cold press, and we do some mix with the shea, and we add some scents, which is basically also oil-based. So it's essential oils from rose or from ylang ylang, which is Chanel #1 perfume.
Yes.
And it also makes it a lot easier to use. You know, men, for example,
Right.
most guys,
They won't do it?
yeah, they won't do the butter, the body butter.
Okay.
So they get less benefit,
All right.
right? Except if they're forced to. So
then what happens?
we do body milk.
Okay.
And then you get,
lovely.
it's very easy to use.
It smells amazing.
Yeah, and it helps us to go mainstream, basically. You know, it's much better than with the shea butter. And yeah, it has amazing smell.
Yeah.
And it will keep you for a few days well moisturized.
Incredible.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, what's the next step for this business? What's the next step you need to scale?
Okay, we have received fundings from the World Bank and the African Development Bank to prepare the project at the national scales, which means looking at the women groups we're going to work with, looking at the shea forest, looking at all the raw material sourcing. Right, so we have to ensure the security of that, looking at the current practices.
Yep.
in order to basically identify the best areas to do 200 of these clean activity centers around Burkina Faso. So that's one. After that, we have to create a central facility to prepare the portion that's going to be exported. And it depends. As you know, for example, if you talk about certification, for Europe you have EcoCert, for US is USDA. So we need to prepare for the foreign markets in terms of the quality, the certification, the packaging. And at the same time, we need to identify clients around the world and promote the virtues of these oils. You know, because if we don't create value into the nature, it's going to be very hard also for us to preserve it. You see? So it's a holistic system. Yeah. And so the next step is really to do that study, build a pilot center, and then deploy 200 centers.
Great.
So
well, if you need testing in London, you know where to send it.
We need testing in London. We're very happy. We'll be very happy to have testing in London. So we'll send you a whole bunch of products, and then we hope that you give us your feedback.
Absolutely. Wonderful. William, thank you very much for stopping by Hub Culture here in Monaco, and I'm Edie Lush.
Thank you, Edie.